I want to share with you this love story that I had in a dream. I had the dream on February 27, 2021. And let me read it to you. Beautiful love story. I had a dream about a young lady and a man. I didn't know either one of them, but I was in the car with the young lady sitting on the passenger side as she was driving. The young man wanted to prove how much he loved her. So he decided to sit on the side of the road in the freezing cold with no shirt on. So me and the young lady would drive in a circle under a bridge. And every time we would pass him, we would see if he was still there. We passed, and each time he would be sitting there with no shirt on, freezing and shivering to prove his love. There was a lady sitting with him also. On the third time that we passed, he was not there because he almost froze to death. We saw him standing with a shirt on, and the lady was helping him walk away because he almost died trying to prove his love to the young lady. When I woke up from this dream, and I can still remember this so vividly, I was so sad because I could almost feel how much love that this young man had for this young lady. And for some reason, she couldn't get it. She just couldn't understand how deep he was willing to go for her. I say this to you and I share this love story with you because this is how much Jesus loves you. He's willing to sit in the cold and freeze to prove his love for you. He literally gave his life for you. 2 mornings ago, I had something so unusual to happen to me. I woke up at 12:59 a.m. That's very unusual for me. I normally wake up a little bit later. I didn't know what to do in that moment, but I felt something on the inside of me, like I needed to do something. So in that type of situation, what I normally do is pray. So I start praying. I laid my head on the pillow, and I remember wrapping my arms around my husband, and I just silently prayed. And I thought I had been praying for like 10 minutes. And I had my cell phone on the other side of me, so I grabbed my cell phone to see what time it was, and it was like 2:53. So I put my cell phone back down, and I felt myself drifting off. I woke up again around 5. I got up, and I remember saying to God, what was that 12:59 about? So God takes me to Luke chapter 12, verse 59. And it says this, I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the very last penny. This is a beautiful cry to the bride saying, you can't pay for your debts. You can't pay for the debt of hell. I can. I'm willing to stand out in the freezing cold. I'm willing to give my life to pay your debt. Whether you know Jesus or not, he has paid the debt of hell and sin for you. He wants you. He's crying out to his bride. At 12:59, 1 minute left, he's crying out to you to pick up the compensation that you did not even work for, to save your life. Jesus loves you. It's the most beautiful love story that you'll ever be a part of. Jesus is crying out to his bride, us, to come to him so that our lives are saved, cleansed, and free.